Hello, Facebook world, and welcome to a very echoey version of What's Up Wednesday with your host, Ramon Chavan, 321 Kiteboarding. So, a little bit late in the evening, so hopefully you guys haven't gone to bed. The reason I was out was, as you can see, I went to a baseball game. Yeah! So, my 10-year-old is playing baseball for his second year, and for you baseball fans out there, please, don't kill me with the comments, but baseball is kind of slow and a little boring, but not really, because there's some strategy to it, which is great. Not a lot of action, but a lot of strategy. And, it's really just that I'm very proud of my son because he's doing so great and he's succeeding, right? And a lot of us feel the same way. So we've got a great segment coming up called Things I Learned, I think. I might change the name, who knows. But come back next week and I'll call it something different, maybe, or make some suggestions. But what I want to talk about in general is teaching and being proud. And one of the things we do as instructors is we teach people, and we do feel a sense of pride when someone accomplishes something they set out to do. And a lot of you may have children. Hello for everybody that's viewing. Again, you're joining me for What's Up Wednesday. And I was just at a baseball game in case you're live and you wanted to know that again, which is always good to know. And being proud of my son made me think about how a lot of us that kiteboard have kids, and we want our kids to kiteboard. It's something that, as a parent, and as a father, we want to see our kids do kind of what we do, or enjoy what we do, or succeed the way that we succeed. And it's a difficult subject to talk with clients about because teaching a child to kite surf is pretty tough. So I'm going to try to go down a list of things that you could do, and this really isn't necessarily just about teaching a child to kiteboard. This could be any activity that you want to put your kids in, and maybe you're apprehensive, or maybe you think they're not quite ready. So hopefully these tips will help you. So tip number one, make sure your child is ready. And you might be saying, well, how do I know my child's ready? You just simply ask them. If they have an interest in doing something, that means they're ready. And that means they're ready to try. That doesn't mean they're ready to actually, commit 100%. So same with kiteboarding. If your child expresses interest in what mommy or daddy does, then, maybe start getting them involved. And second tip is to take baby steps. I know that probably sounds logical, but a lot of people forget that although you're good at what you do, it took you a little while to get there. And although kids catch on fast, they also can shy away really fast. So you want to make sure that you're not putting too much on their plate at once. You want to give them little bites. To give you my own experience, my son, when he was around 5 or 6 years old, I would have him just fly a trainer kite, with me holding it. A few minutes, that's all it took. And usually he was bored after that, but he kept coming back for more. So that's the same thing with any other sport or activity. Give them a taste, get them involved, see if they keep asking you to do it. Then you're ready for the next step. And for me, that was letting him fly a kite on his own. So start with a trainer kite, something small, something that's not going to scare them on a nice light day. That translates to everything else, is meaning don't sign them up for the roughest, toughest little league football, whatever. The first time that they've ever playing with a bunch of experienced kids can be pretty intimidating. So same thing with your kid in kiteboarding. Don't intimidate them. Nice and slow, couple of minutes. Don't expect much. Just have fun with it. And then finally, into the water. So this is where you really need to ask yourself as a parent, is my child ready to be in the water? And that's the only question you can answer. My kids all were water babies. So, by the age of 2, they were swimming around like little tadpoles. And so I didn't have an issue with that. My kids, both my daughter and my sons, surf, and they're used to the ocean and the waves. So taking my 10-year-old out with a kite into the river, waist-high water, wasn't a big deal. And all I did was fly a kite with him. Again, small kite, put a harness on, hold him, small kite, small kite, small kite. Remember, still little baby bites. And this is the same way we teach adults, believe it or not. We put an adult in a situation with a little bit of responsibility, and then we give them more and more and more until they're comfortable. So same with a child. At any moment, they're bored, apprehensive, or scared, take it back a notch. Usually means that we've overstepped our bounds or we're expecting more of them. So don't over expect, just over celebrate, okay? And really that's where it comes down to. At some point, your child's gonna be flying a kite. Let them do that until they ask you to go out again. Mommy, daddy, can we go fly a kite again? And really that's it. Let them grow with it, let them get comfortable. If you don't feel you have the teaching skills, bring them down to us, we'll take care of them. Our general ages that we like to work with are from 8 years old and up. We will work with smaller children, but a lot of times that kind of work is something for you to do on your own with your child. So that's my What's Up Wednesday, things I learned. I think that's what I'm gonna call it. As far as the week has gone, it's been a phenomenal week. It's no wins, but that's okay. That means I got a lot of work done. If you haven't been down to the shop, come on down to the shop. We've rearranged some stuff. We got a lot of cool things in there, and I wish I had some of those products to show you today, but I am actually visiting my brother's wonderful, beautiful house, some of his artwork back here, and that's really it for you guys. Thank you for joining. Ariel, how are you? And I hope to see everybody next week, because next week's show, I can't tell you what celebrity is going to be joining me, mainly because I don't have one yet. But if I do, you don't want to miss it. So definitely come back next week. Again, guys, thank you very much for joining. Please, if you like the videos, show me some love with some likes, thumbs up, hearts, you know, rolling eye faces, whatever it is. And join us every week for What's Up Wednesday. Have fun. Oh, by the way, for anybody who wants to learn to kiteboard but doesn't maybe want to necessarily, thanks Ariel, I appreciate that, who doesn't want to necessarily invest a large amount, we do a ground course on the first Saturday of every month, $39, you can't beat that. It's a 4-hour course, goes from noon until 4 o'clock, and we cover just the basics. We do about an hour in the classroom, and then the rest of the time we're out flying kites, so it's really hands-on, and it's in a group format, really easy, and it's a good way to get started, or at least see if it's something that you're interested in. It's a good place to bring you and your kids. Look at that, great tie-in there. So hopefully we're gonna see you guys next week, or at the ground course, or in the shop, or on the beach, or in the grocery store, or wherever I might see you guys, all right? Have a great weekend. Talk to you later. Thanks for joining. I'm going away this way.